Well, this is the presentation on the Battle of Nagashino. Now, last time we said that as things were going on in North and South America, the Europeans were also beginning to move into Japan. And here we're going to see some of the effects of European trade with Japan. Now, both sides in the battle were Japanese, and so there wasn't actually, the Europeans weren't directly involved, but one side, as you can see right here, this line of troops has guns, which were bought from the Europeans, and thus comes European influence into Japan. The Battle of Nagashino was fought in 1575. So 1575, and it was fought between the forces of Takeda Katsuyori, which is seen here. Takeda was besieging a fortress that was under the control of Tokugawa Ieyasu, and so his army was one of the sides in the Battle of Nagashino. The other side was under the command of Oda Nobunaga, and Oda Nobunaga was one of Ieyasu's allies, and he came to relieve the besieged castle. And this is where the battle plays out. Oda had troops with guns under his command. However, Takeda was not concerned about that because he thought that because of the rain a couple nights earlier, the gunpowder would all have been ruined. However, Oda's guns were not ruined, and they came out to play a major part in Oda's victory at Nagashino. And the main importance of this battle is the fact that now Japan was increasingly coming under European influence. And just a few decades later, Japan would throw out the Europeans, but their influence would remain in small ways, despite the attempts of the Japanese to destroy the legacy of the Europeans in Japan. However, when the Japanese emerged once again in the mid-19th century, they were once again modernized and influenced by European ideas and technology, and this later proved to be decisive in the long run. So really, the Battle of Nagashino was decisive because it gave the Japanese, the Europeans, and more influence over Japan, and despite the attempts of the Japanese to undo this influence, it would remain for centuries.